Hi family, I needed to get on here and make a quick video to spill the tea. Can the queen please spill the tea? So, I'm trying to figure out how to even start. Um, I got, I received something yesterday that was very disturbing, family. I reached out to my attorney. Um, we went straight to the authority. Yes, family, we did. While I make this little video with you guys, I wouldn't be surprised the police are at his door today because I was informed they're going to pay him a visit as well. He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Umar Johnson is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay? It upset me. Okay? But there's no fear here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and you guys go, oh my God, she's playing some tough guy. No. Everybody, no one, this implied to everybody, no one's above an ass whipping, no one's above a bullet. We've seen that. If president catch a bullet, you, me, any of us can catch a bullet. So now he's making a little threat. When I sat in that meeting with them, I told them, I'm going to come out and said, I got the settlement. I'm going to come out and share that I had this meeting. And I did. So now you're trying to move and code? You're trying to threaten me? Like, no, sir, we're not going to have that. And you know what, family? I'm going to continue to speak the way I speak. I'm going to continue to move the way I move. I had 3 family members like, you know what? Maybe this YouTube thing, you need to just like shut it down. No, I will not. No, I will not. No, I will not. I will not be bullied or intimidated by him from afar. No, that's not happening. Listen, I'm going to give you one of my little weaknesses, which you should never tell people I could be petty. I could be petty. Oh, that's how he wants to play? Look, I could keep mess going with you. That's what you want? That's what you want? Let's go. Let me tell y'all something, family. All of you, well, that was too little of a settlement. Why did she even do it? Let me tell you something. I can't bring the raw footage, but I can speak and I will speak. And the more he provoked me, the more I'm going to speak. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. I'm going to leave you alone. Why can't you stop? He can't stop, won't stop. Let's quote Diddy, huh? Can't stop, won't stop, right? Leave it alone. I'm not making anything up on you. What I'm saying is the truth. Leave it alone. We made a movie together. Thing went south. Okay, the movie, and I gave a little explanation. Leave it alone. And let me tell you something. We have a footage from behind the scene that will make everybody in the community eyebrow raise. Be like, whoa, this don't look right. Dame Dash went on the Breakfast Club. He gave all of you a mouthful when it came to Charlemagne. Who's his contact person there? Who's his contact person there? You probably say, Mary, why you bring Breakfast Club in there? I'm bringing it up for a reason. But before, let me break it down. Let me tell you, who's his contact? Yes, man. That Batty boy is his contact person on the Breakfast Club. You better believe. You hear me? I'm going to break it down to you guys. You understand? We live in a time, as Black people, we need to be awake. We need to be alert. These people out here are not playing with us. And that Breakfast Club, after the Dame Dash interview, I said I vow never to watch them again. Because you know what? Dame showed his emotional immature, and they did as well. Okay? They did as well. But what was disgusting, how he antagonized that man. He antagonized Dame Dash. Stop it. We all saw that interview. So I'm connecting. That's his connection on the Breakfast Club. See, I know too much. He don't know what to do himself. Umar's like a poison rat. He don't know what to do himself when it comes to Barry Ann. And then when he made that little dark video, I would have come to Honor's platform and said, look, I got paid, and I would have left it at that. He got under my blood and I made that little video. Because he made that. They told me he stopped, I stopped. And then he gonna make this look. I'm not speaking on her. That woman's not worth my time. No, what he said? No defamation could stop me. Definitely ain't nobody defaming your character. Everything I said is true. It's true. He cannot afford for me to share anything behind the scene. That's why I took that money. I can't share, but I can speak. And I'm going to continue to. You're not going to intimidate me. I'm not going to stop moving the way I move. I'm not going to stop talking the way I talk. When I leave here, I'm going straight to the project. Let me tell you why I'm going straight to the project. I just made a live for you guys. And I explained to you guys the group of young women that I work with. I told her, I said, moving forward, do not get behind the wheel. The bus is your transportation until we get all these fines settled. She paid 5. She has 2 more to go. 2 more. She got in the car to take the baby to school. She got pulled over because she made a wrong turn. So they took her with the toddler. She called me. So I went. I picked the kids are here. I'm not going to put nobody's baby. I called her mother in New Brunswick, New Jersey, with her son, the kid's uncle. They're en route now as I speak to you guys. I'm holding it down till they come get these babies. So when I'm done with this video, these kids, they get out of school. I'm supposed to go to the place, get some clothes, get some stuff out of the apartment, pick up the other 2 and bring them here till their grandmother get on time. I'm holding it down till their grandmother. Because you know what? He gets on here. I'm building these YouTube streaming. No, you ain't building nothing. You're making video inside of an empty building or in front of a vacant building. You're not building nothing. I'm building. I believe in the concept of the village. Each one help one. Each one reach one. And then in fairness to her, this is a pre-existing thing. I don't enable them. I teach you how to fish. I don't bail them out financially. So when I went with her, when we went to motor vehicle, and I said, here's the original ticket. Her ticket is $300. How does a $300 ticket turn to $1,500? So she had like 7. She took care of 5 because she's working out. She's been growing. She has 2 more left to pay off. So they pull her. She has 2 minors in the car. Non-driver's license, has suspended license. Just like a hot mess. This girl's doing really good. She just got off food stamp because she's making too much. They don't play with you. The minute you get a job, they take you off them stamps. You hear me? You're doing good. But that's a different topic. Back to that Breakfast Club. When I say be mindful of the platform we get information from. Now, the Breakfast Club, they may look like us, but now I question the power structure behind that Breakfast Club. Because on NPR, y'all don't listen to NPR. Some of you do probably. NPR, they're like, listen, they're trying to hang them with the public. They didn't get that. They're like, everything they presented to the public, they accused this man. This is not what he got convicted. This is not what he got convicted for. And I'm not excusing Diddy. I'm not making an excuse for him. But I need y'all to open your eyes and understand what's happening in our nation. They're making an example of that man, and they're sending us message. And some of y'all stuff are developing, and y'all act like y'all don't understand what's going on. You do the crime, you do the time, but make the punishment fit the crime. You understand? What that man got charged with was nothing they brought to the public. Let me tell you something. If these people had an ounce of evidence that this man was molesting children, it would have been like Monopoly, straight to prison. So on the Breakfast Club, see, I don't watch them. Dame Dash was the last program I catch with them. I don't watch them, but they have a radio thing. So they're clowning this man, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, wow, if we reverse, if we do a rewind, you guys wouldn't utter anything negative about him because he had the financial power to shut that show down. Why don't you guys sit and tell us, hey, let's break down what he's charged with. All this stuff they presented to the public, these people didn't even have no evidence. You didn't have enough evidence to put him away for what they were bringing to us. You understand? So when I said Dame Dash said a whole lot, I'm trying to show you guys who's his connection on the Breakfast Club. But I got something behind the scene that'll make your eyebrows wet for the Pan-African king. Yes. Questionable. He know what I got. He's like a poison rat. He don't know what to do with me. Talking about, I'm not going to speak her name. You cannot, sir. You can't afford to speak my name. And don't be surprised if he's out of commission, if he gets off the grid for another 3 or 2 months. Because, honey, I'm not playing. We went straight to the authorities. You making threats over here? Don't make no threats over here. Do not make no threat over here. You don't put no fear in my heart. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? Get me first. Get me first. None of us are above an ass whipping. None of us are above a bullet. But you better get me first. And then when we look at when I say wake up, we look at the 6 o'clock news. Some black people are scared to even drive certain neighborhood with people that look like them. Some of y'all won't even go to the project. Now, I'm not saying every neighborhood, every place got their issue. But don't be afraid of no neighborhood that look like you. Do not. They hype this stuff. Is not like that. I'm in the project all the time. All the time. I'm an activist. I'm telling you, I'm going to take these. I got to pick her other two. They're school age. It's the worst project in Cleveland. And I'm parking that luxury car right in the project. And when I come out, it's there. This ain't my first visit to the project. You understand? We need to wake up. They're not playing with us. We need to wake up. Now he's making threat. Let me speak to my Creole speaking people. Give me 1 minute, my English speaking. Lap fe menace souvim. L'an med pou Umar Johnson. Se mwen se li. Li pa konen se sama chek mwen gen nan ven mwen. You understand? Salopri nek sa li. Salopri. Back to y'all. Back to y'all. You want to make threat? No. And then you know what? He wants me to get on here, act crazy, go. No, I'm not. I went straight to the authority. We presented what we had to present. They told us they're going to pay you a visit, sir. They're going to pay you. Won't you make a video about that when they knock on your door? Make a video about that when they come to your door. Pull out the phone. Make a video. Hey, family, they paying me a visit. Pull the phone out. Can you believe? Can you believe? Now, we live in a time, I think we need to be more mindful. Let me tell you something. I don't make it a secret I live in the suburb. I had a neighbor. They knock on the door. Marianne. And I'm saying this. I don't care because I have a few of them that's on here. But I'm going to say it anyway. They knock on the door. Hey, dad's having an episode. They know I'm in healthcare. We call the ambulance. Come over here. So I run over there. And he was losing his color. He was sweating profusely. He's diabetic, so he's having like he's crashing. And I said, get some orange juice. Let's put some sugar in it. Let's bring him up until the paramedic get here. He's going to have to go to the hospital. He was like, I never seen nobody lose their color like that. And he's like, we don't have sugar. We have that substitute. I'm like, well, get something. We need to boost up his, bring him back up. And I like to give you stories so I can give you the concept of where I'm coming from. And then paramedic got there. I'm still there with them. They strapped this man, taking him to the nearest hospital, which is St. John West Shore. That's our local hospital. Taking him there. And then he's running upstairs to get his shoes. So she's like, I'm glad you came over. Thank you. We kind of had a moment of panic. And then, she's walking with me. And when I look, it's like he has a smoke room. Now, I see them. It's always a wave. Hi, how are you? Hi. I don't go in these people's house. They don't come in my house. I don't break bread with them. But there's a cordial rapport. This man, from one end to the other, he had guns and a classic. And then I'm not talking about no classic little revolver cowboy gun. I'm talking about some guns. Some weapons. And then I saw it startled me. Like, I was like, oh my God, you out here in the suburb. What the hell you need all these guns? Like, did I miss the memo? Was somebody coming? And then the following day, my kids were like riding the bus. Our school system, they provide the bus, which is a nice Nice thing. So I put the kids on the bus, and one of my neighbor, he's a physician. I'm cool with the wife. Um, um, uh, the one of their son lost the coat, and she rang my doorbell because she went up to the school and said, Marianne, she went up to school to get her son's coat and lost and found. They're like, oh, we kind of give it away. We have this young woman. First of all, she shouldn't have gave my name. I did check her, and we live in the same cul-de-sac. She came. She goes, hey, the school said, and I don't think she gave my name in a malicious way, but she gave her my name. You know, this is charity. You give me the coat. You don't. Somebody come looking for no coat. You don't send them. You don't give them my name. But she lived in my cul-de-sac. She came to me. She goes, hey, it was a LL Bean coat. I'm not gonna go buy this boy another coat. It's $250. I'm like, girl, I get it. I said, come, you could go through the coats. I haven't even took them to the cleaner, and she did find her son coat. Her and I became cool. So when the kids got on the bus, I saw her husband, they're walking their dog, and I said, do you know so-and-so? Like, I shared the gun thing. The other next day, I was still shooken up by it. And he's like, yeah. He's overkill. This man, his house, we had the gun. He's a scientist. And he's like, well, what you surprised for? They all got guns. They all own 3 or 4 guns. And I said, for what? Like, we don't have no drive-by shooting in our neighborhood. Like, what they got guns for? And he's like, well, it's clearly you don't have one. You need to have one too. And he's like, what you doing Wednesday? I said, I'm going to prayer meeting. He's like, oh, okay, prayer meeting. What are you doing on Friday? I said, why? He's like, just come by the house. We have a little group. We meet. If it's for you, you can rock. If it's not for you, you don't have to rock with the group. I'm like, okay, whatever. I came to their house. Let me tell you what the group is. The group is to have a plan. We meet twice a week. Y'all listen to me. There's 4 weeks in a month. We meet twice a week. And everybody in that group are productive individuals. They have careers. They're a business owner. They're shaker. They move. We meet like twice a week. So the concept behind the group, what if you have a race war today? Half of you wouldn't know what to do. You don't know if you're coming or going. If there's a major disaster, what core group you're gonna get with until like relief come? How you gonna manage? That's the best group I could have ever joined. Twice a week we meet. And now we're very awakened, very aware that they're not playing with you. They're not playing with you now. They're not playing with you. So we need to get with it, get with the program. You understand? Look at that guy. What is his name? His dog attacked his neighbor guy, famous guy. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't say it. They bust into this man's house, damage his stuff, put his grandmother in handcuffs, and then, you know, he has the financial means, you know, he's a celebrity. He's like, hey, this wasn't called for. That was way too excessive for it. So they're like, well, it's a procedure to detain her. Y'all looking like Tarzan, got weapon like Rambo. That woman, that man's grandmother was not a threat for y'all to, and then detain her with her hand up front, not her hand behind her. Now rest in peace for that dog, his dog killed. Like, I'm not insensitive, I'm a dog lover, I have a dog. But the point that I'm making, he's a celebrity, he's influenced, he's got money. So the authority that busted in there, they came to handle one business, but they don't like how this man was living. So y'all destroying stuff in his home that are like valuable, that are like, you know, degrading his grandmother. They're not playing with y'all. And then that Diddy, a lot of us laughing, and I'm not condoning what he did. I'm not saying what he did was right. If you do the crime, you're going to do time. But all of us laughing. You better believe Diddy is an example. He is an example they're using for us. Wake up. Don't go get in trouble. But you go do something out there, they already want to get you. They're going to get you easily. And then Bill Cosby, as much pudding as Bill Cosby ate for white America. Y'all see how they treat Bill? Bill was like the king of eating pudding. Y'all remember the chocolate pudding commercial? And he didn't eat the vanilla one. It was the chocolate one he ate. Y'all remember that? Okay? They're not playing. So all of you should have like a core group that you get with. And I'm not saying y'all got to do like us, meet twice a week. But once a month, you should have a core group. If there's a natural disaster, let's have a plan. If there's a race war that breaks out in this country, the race tension in this country is high. And if you don't know this, well, you need to wake up. You're sleeping. What's your plan? What plan do you have? It's a reality. What plan do you have? So back on that Breakfast Club, so they're clowning Diddy because if you rewind, they would give their right arm to rub elbow with Diddy. They would give their right arm to rub elbow with Diddy. And then other celebrities should take note. When you're down in your dark hour, that's how they're going to clown you. That's how they're going to clown you. If you guys have a platform, talk to us about the crime. They try to, they all gave us that they couldn't even have evidence to lock them up. Tell us why they lock them up. And does the punishment fit the crime? Talk about that. Talk about that. Not no pettiness, buffoonery. And I'm telling you, we have a video when we're 3 weeks with this man. I probably got 20 movies out of the 3 weeks. I probably got 20 movies. We have a video that would make the black community eyebrow raised for this king of consciousness. And then the reason I brought Breakfast Club, the reason I brought Dame Dash told y'all. Dame Dash broke Charlemagne down to you. And who is his connection in Breakfast Club? Do the math. Connect the dots. 10-toe. I agree with Dame Dash. 10-toe. Be proud of what you are. Be proud of what you are. Be proud of what you are. I'm proud of who I am. Be proud of what you are. That lurking in the dark, no, nobody likes that. Because that's sneakiness. That means you're a dishonest person. Be proud of what you are. That's all. I agree with him with that 100%. Now did Dame Dash not display emotional immaturity? Yes, he did. But so did Charlemagne. First of all, to tell that man you're broke. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Rich people broke. That's not like us. Charlemagne may have a couple of dollars, but Charlemagne ain't rolling like Dame Dash. I'll take Dame Dash broke anytime. Rich people broke are not like us, family. Are not like us. I'll take that broke night and day. And then you could tell, Buster, I'm making a video, cut it out. You can tell Dame was like displaying his emotionally immature. My house is bigger than you. Ain't gotta say that. That man's wealth was bigger than everybody that was at the table. Stop. Let's be fair. We're gonna be fair. We're gonna be fair. You trying to diss him? You used to know him. Yes, he rolled with Jay-Z. We all know Dame Dash and Jay-Z were business partners. Stop. Charlemagne and Jay-Z are not friends. Charlemagne may run in a circle where he'll come at an event where Jay-Z may be at, or run path, like cross path with Jay-Z and his friend. I can guarantee you Charlemagne ain't eating at Jay-Z and Beyonce's table. And they're not rocking at his house. That ain't your friend. And then what makes you think maybe he chose to unknown him? Immature. Buster. Cut it out. See, that's the neighbor I'm talking about with the gun. He's walking his dog. Buster, get over here. I'm not going to veer the thing on him. Scientist. Got a whole showcase of gun. And then, I'm not telling the black community run and get a gun, but all y'all should, you guys go bowling, you go to movie, you spend, Buster. He probably seen me doing this video. That's why he's walking his dog. You go to video, you go say, all of y'all should go to the range and know how to discharge a fire gun safely and properly. All of y'all. So back to the topic, because my blood's a little hot. I'm touching, baby. But back to the topic, he's going to be making threats at me where I got to get the authority involved. He's making threats. He can't even come publicly and address me, but he's sending me coded threat. Don't send me, don't threaten my life. I don't take threats lightly. I don't. Chatty Patty, conscious king. You ain't nothing. I told you that. Okay, you make lecture at university, at little event, nice little event. No, I'm in the hood. Go to the hood. I dare you. Umar can't go to nobody's hood right now. He can't go to nobody's project right now. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that, family. Buster, sit. You're a good boy. I guarantee you that, family. And let me tell you, when I got the threat, I called my attorney. We went to the authorities. They're on top of it. We were told they're going to pay him a visit. I sent it to all my siblings, friends. I sent it to Mr. Honor. I shared with him. We had a little conversation. And he's like, yeah, that's his scare tactic. That's his scare tactic. You be blessed. We're here. Like, okay. And then there's another content creator. She's been kind to me. She embraced me. She's a queen on YouTube on her own. I'm not going to drop no name. I don't need to drop no name. I shared it with her. She's like, man, do you want to come over? We need to go live. I said, no, the authorities on it. They said they're going to pay him a visit. They're going to pay him a visit. See, he's doing cryptid stuff. When they're like,